Hi, this is James Glass with James Glass Company, and in this video I'm going to talk about a few things that good contractors do to protect the occupants of the home and the homeowners. Just little things that every contractor should do, but not every contractor does do. Let's take a look at this project here. This is a roofing project to repair a water damaged area where this shed addition intersected the original roof. That house was built in 1979. It's a modular. This addition probably sometime in the 80s or 90s, and they did a really bad cricket up there, so it's got to be completely redone. Water got in, did a lot of structural damage. So the very first thing that your contractor should do to protect you and your home is secure the proper building permits. And if the contractor doesn't have a proper building permit, I took this one down, you can kind of see this is issued by the authority having jurisdiction, and the state license number will be on there. Hope the camera gets that. The building official will sign it. There'll be a date stamp. And if your contractor is working without building permits, yeah, most everything that you're going to do to a house, with the exception of maybe painting and some in-kind replacements for like maybe an outlet or something, pretty much everything requires a building permit. And then the next thing that your contractor can do during the course of the job, besides doing good work and good craftsmanship, is to protect your property. You'll see here, this is a red rosin paper that's been laid down over these porcelain tile, and that way dirt and mud is tracked in, it doesn't grind or scratch the tile. And all the walk areas all throughout the house have this paper. Just so happens that the interior work is concentrated here in the master bedroom in this corner, but you know, we're going to have occasion to walk over here to get our tools, which is also on the red paper, and we're going to have occasion to walk. We have to come and go through this area because that's the way we secure the house. So we've got paper down on the floor, and the carpet guys are here also putting in carpet. So we've got red rosin paper here that goes down to a bathroom that we're using. And that's really important because, you know, there will be a cleaning crew that comes in after us. We're going to clean, and then I always hire a cleaning crew to come in and do another set of cleaning. So this really helps minimize that. You can see the red rosin paper here too. Another thing that's important is dust control. So the other parts of the home are not affected. Obviously this room is a foregone conclusion for filth, although we vacuum it 2 or 3 times a day. This is an area where a bunch of load-bearing studs were compromised and it's been rebuilt. So we're going to have a lot of dust in here. We've had to rip up the subfloor. There's insulation we have to repair, things like that. But the rest of the house, it's very critical it stay clean. So I've sealed it off using this plastic. In here we've got the occupant's property, and you'll notice that I've completely tarped and covered it so that it doesn't get dust down inside of everything. Here's some personal property. Here's some personal property. Everything is tarped and covered. That's really important. And then to protect not only the personal property, let's go up on the roof here, to protect not only the personal property but also the home itself while we're being worked on, especially with a roof repair like this, I've built this structure over top of our work area and completely enclosed it, as you can see. And here's where the badly designed and built cricket was. We'll be completely repairing this area. I have a new design. Actually, you can hear it's raining a little bit right now. That's that sound. And this keeps all the rain and the birds and the insects out while we're working replacing these windows, fixing the roof. We'll be putting a metal roof on here. So without this structure, which cost probably $300 or so to build, took me, I did it myself actually one evening before we started. It took me about 3 hours to put this up. Totally worth it, because right now it's raining. If it wasn't here, you know, the home would be filling with water. You can see it from the outside over here. You can see this entire structure, and you can see it's been secured so the water shelters, the house is sheltered and the water goes away. So those are just some really standard things that every contractor should be doing. If you've got a contractor that's not doing these sorts of things, keeping the job site clean, putting down paper and plastic to protect your house. In some cases where I'm doing a lot of demolition, I'll even put drywall down on the floor and put plastic over that so that on hardwood floors the demolition doesn't put dents in the floor. You know, if your contractor's not doing that, your contractor's not doing his job, and you need to find a new contractor. So even a small project like this, which is about $15,000 for that roof and that bedroom repair, you know, we're looking at, you could do easily thousands of dollars worth of damage. Your contractor could do thousands of dollars worth of damage by not protecting the house. Tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage if you didn't do the roof. And even if it was just hundreds of dollars worth of damage because of nicked paint, nicked up baseboards, nicked walls, it's just unacceptable. You know, just make sure they take the time to protect the home. I've got about 8 hours in this in terms of laying on the rosin paper, like I said, 3 hours up there, and it's just worth it. And it's reflected in the quality of my work, and it's also reflected in my price. You know, a lot of times contractors will charge a lot less money, you know, their estimate will be less, but they won't take the time to, you know, do these sorts of things. And then the homeowner's stuck with damage, and you either live with it, which most people do, or you got to take your contractor to court. It's just, you know, hire good people, make sure they have standards of practice that are worth a hoot, and then you'll get good results. Well, thanks for watching the video.